What's good to YouTube? It's your boy Jamel Owens, aka Dream Manifested, and I want to go ahead and touch back. This is going to be vlog number 2. This one's really just a short vlog just to update you on a couple of things that I had going on recently. It's been a few weeks since the last video that I posted, and I mentioned then that I was actually going to go to Anime Week in Atlanta. You might be wondering where those videos are, but don't worry. They are on the way. They are being processed as we speak here, and actually one of them will be put into this video because this is actually an introduction to one of the videos from AWA, or Anime Week in Atlanta, excuse me. One of the things I wanted to touch base on with you is also just to let you know a little bit of my timeline and how things are progressing. I do have the Nerds Nature LLC signed, and so we're taking care of there. We got the domain for the website. So those are things that I'm definitely working on and trying to build. First things first, I definitely got to get a logo. So even though I'm out here trying to be much more consistent with taking videos or taking pictures and just developing my craft as well, I still need to make sure that I have something to tie that craft to, and that's the brand. Outside of that, as far as timeline wise, I've been thrown off a little bit. I actually did recently start a new job, which I'm happy for, but it did take up a lot of time just because I live so far away from it currently until, you know, I can get back out on my own in my own queue, you know. However, that said, AWA was definitely a very good experience for me. It was a great experience. I got to meet a lot of cool people. I did get a chance to get in the tournament like I wanted to, but my homeboy did, and he actually placed top 5. So that was great for him. And like I said, I just met some really cool people, good for connections or working collaborations in the future, things of that nature. Now, what you're gonna see here, the very next video, or the video, excuse me, that I'm going to be tying this into is an interview. And this was actually my very first ad hoc interview. So I was very pleased and surprised that these guys were so willing and open to talk to me. And like I said, it was a good time. You'll see them in this upcoming video, and as well as the Sights and Sound video, which is a mashup of just everything that I saw. Disclaimer: for my Sights and Sound video, I was using the Zion Crane gimbal, which is a great piece of machinery. However, it was like the day after I just got it, so I really didn't have time to practice. Just keep that in mind. Be patient with me as we grow. We're growing here. We're growing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so without further ado, let me go ahead and kick it over to the crew. Peace.
Listen. This is our second year at AWA. Last year, I have to say, for a bunch of nerds, they have a rave here on Saturday night. Okay. And you talk about getting down. Well, and they're quote-unquote nerds. Saturday night. What's up? They have a DJ, they throw down, they drink. You talk about having a good time. For nerds. You mean we. We. That's right. There we go.
And so one other thing, so ultimately, as adults, you call us nerd, we're fine, right? What's up? What's up, baby? So ultimately, as adults, we get called nerd and we're fine with it. However, growing up in middle school to high school, sometimes being called a nerd is like a death sentence to your esteem, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So
they try it.
If you were to tell a child something, or your younger self something, and someone were to call you a nerd, what would you tell them?
Guess what? You're gonna be the most successful person out of everybody that calls you a nerd. Because why? You're smart. You apply yourself to everything that you do. You're gonna be successful in college, everything that you do. So that's what I say. Just say embrace it.
Embrace it.
Just own it. You know what?
Don't procrastinate so much. For the love of God,
man,
don't procrastinate so much.
Yeah.
Listen, if they're not a nerd,
you do you, and you will find happiness.
And you will find that
happiness. You do
don't
you. Be happy with what you got. Do not procrastinate.
Don't procrastinate making your props.
Oh, I bet.
Because you know what? If you wait too long, it's too late.
Ain't gonna happen.
It's too late.
Any final words, sir?
Any final words? Whatever you decide to be passionate about, whatever you decide to love, go ahead and dive on in and love it and embrace it and own it. And then after that, just live your life and be kind to others, and that's it.
Hey, I appreciate it.
People are gonna call you nerds, but listen, the people here are some of the best people that I've ever known in my life. Why? Because they like to have a good time, they have a similar taste, and they're not gonna judge you because why? Because they have similar tastes and they know what it's all about. That's all I have to say.
True. I'm about to get on in here. I'm not dressed up. I'm not dressed up. But
man,
it's your boy Jamel Owens, and this is Nerds Nature. We out, baby.